Okay, so I wasn't planning on making a video today. I was going to wait until tomorrow to get one more opening out before I do my prospect video. However, I had something that kind of pissed me off a little bit, but something that was like, we'll find out if it was good news or not. I don't know. I had about a week and a half ago, I had FedEx call me, and I was over in Dothan, a couple towns over, running some errands, doing some shopping, things like that. And they said, "Hey, we have a package there for your delivery. Which house is yours at your address?" I told them which house it was. I said, "There's 3 houses up there. Any one of them is fine because it's either my mother is at one house or people that have known me my whole entire life, that have been best friends of my grandparents for 60 years, um, at the house in between the 2 houses." So it's like any house is fine. What you leave it at? I was like, but I'm the red brick house to the far right. So this is what I tell them. So I told them I wasn't there, but they could call me and I would help them out whatever they needed. So then I called them back a couple minutes later. I said, "Listen, this is a signature package. Anything I need to sign for?" Because I wasn't expecting anything. I hadn't ordered anything. In my mind, I'm like, are they serving a subpoena or something? Is FedEx coming after me with something, some bill that I haven't paid in 40 years? Now they're tracking me down with a letter or something. My mind automatically jumps to something because I'm like, I didn't order anything. I don't, no one's sending me anything. I'm not expecting any Christmas gifts or anything like that. But I mean, if you guys want to send me Christmas gifts, you're more than welcome to. But so I was like, I told them exactly where it was at. And I got home that night. I looked all around. I looked at my mailbox, which are not supposed to put it in the mailbox. I get it. I looked at my back door. I looked at my front door. I looked at my garage door. I looked everywhere. I went over to the neighbors. I asked them. I was like, FedEx called me and said, "Oh, when I called, they said, no, it's not a signature package. We'll just leave it at your door." Sorry, I forgot that part. So anyway, so I went and checked with the neighbors. I went and checked with my mother to ask her if it was at her house. Nobody had seen it. Everybody checked all their doors. Nothing. So I was sitting here today working on, I'm sorting out wrestling cards currently at the moment to put on eBay, and was going through and taking some pictures. And my neighbor knocked on the back door and said that he was walking up our hill. Like we live up at the top of the hill. Um, and at the very bottom of the hill on the pillar, there's 2 pillars at the bottom of my hill. At the very bottom of the hill, there was this envelope just sitting there, and it had been sitting there for a while, I'm assuming. There was an envelope just sitting there at the bottom, like they just drove by the driveway to my road, which it's a road that leads up. I mean, it's a road coming up the hill. They just drove by them. They just sat on the top of the pillars and drove off, called it a day. And so I would have never known. I called them the next day, um, and nobody answered at the FedEx place that had contacted me. So I was like, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe, whatever. So he finds this down there. It has rained horribly for several days since then. So, he brings it in, and it was this envelope right here. I'm going to show it to you guys. I've already opened it to figure out what it was, but it is this soaking wet, soaking wet envelope, right? Then, even this envelope on the inside, you can see, is soaking wet. Now, I'm hoping that it was nicely protected, but we're going to find out together. Now, on this channel, I don't normally do other sports other than baseball. I do, sorry, that's my dog. He likes to tap dance apparently. I do purchase and open and do other stuff, but I'm always been more familiar with baseball. So, you guys know I mainly only do baseball stuff on here. So anyway, I got, this package was from Panini. I got one of those little letters letting me know that they were unable to fulfill one of my redemptions. So they sent me a 2022 Prizm NFL Redemption Sparkle Pack in place of my redemption. So we are going to open it up and do a little football on here just to see A, if we got anything, and B, to see what kind of condition something's been on that's been getting rained on for the last week. And I mean, for 4 days there in a row, it just rained. I'm assuming these cards are not going to be in the greatest shape because I can feel the pack is going to be a little damp, but we're going to open it up. So I will lower it down a little bit so you can see me opening it. And we're going to do this together. I don't know what we're going to get. Like I said, it's a football thing, and I am not blaming Panini for this. This is definitely a FedEx mistake, but you know, we shall see. Okay, so first card, I'm gonna have to look around, is a LaDainian Tomlinson red. I got all excited because I saw the team for the back one, and that is not numbered. Then we've got a Jake Ferguson for the Cowboys, which is nice. I'll probably keep that, being a Cowboys fan. And then on this one, I got all excited because I saw 49ers. It's a Fred Warner. I thought it might be a Brock Purdy, but I would have rather had, which I'm assuming that's a gold sparkle, and that's numbered 24. I'll sleeve these up and stuff since that's what I'm working on. But personally, I would have rather had I'm assuming it's one of my Kyle Pitts redemptions. And you guys know I love me some Kyle Pitts. Even though he doesn't have quite the career that I would like. I would have much rather had my Kyle Pitts redemption than that. They appear to be fine. I mean, I don't know if there's any moisture damage on them or anything, but as you guys can see, they appear to be okay. And like I said, that Warner is, I'll probably have this up on eBay here pretty quickly. That Warner is a number to 24. The other ones are not numbered. So I guess thank you, Panini, for sending me something, which is great. Definitely not thank you for FedEx for dropping that off. Which the pillars down at the bottom of my hill down the road, I've walked it down there before with my step counter on. It's about 2,000 steps away. So it's about 6,000. So a little over a mile. It's about a mile from my house where they left this. So yeah. Okay. I guess I'll do some like and subscribe over this area if you guys want to. I wasn't planning on this video, but hopefully somebody enjoys it.